We are live. We are all so direct. London to Florida, Debbie Roppo in the building, who is a health coach helping high performing, high functioning women in entrepreneurship and corporate create the energies to allow them to create big moves, big pivots, big opportunities, because we know energy creates momentum, and Debbie helps women to step into the right sleep, the right nutrition, and the right movement in order to get to the next level. Because the body is not failing, it is sending a signal worth listening to. And Debbie is right on the cusp, helping women to reflect their business success to their bodies so they're enabled to make the bigger moves with more vitality and vigor. Welcome, Shuli She Sells, Debbie Roppo in the building. Speak to me, sister.
Wow. I want to meet her.
Amazing.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here and I'm ready for a conversation. Let's go.
Yeah, loving your background, by the way. Are you an artist? I'm getting
No,
creative. I'm getting Picasso vibes from you, my
no,
sister.
I'm not, but I do love my little space.
Amazing.
Yes.
Speak to me.
Yes.
Who's
Yep.
perfect for you?
Yeah.
Who's perfect? Is it
Yeah.
CEOs? Is it
Yeah. My
entrepreneurs running
clients,
internet businesses? Like, who's perfect for you?
yeah, my clients really are a plethora of women, right? Some of them are retired that have been work in corporate. And they still have great vision, great passion. They still have things to create, right? And then there's the stay-at-home mom even who wants to create something. So I'm really focused on women who have a purpose, a vision. They want something and their bodies are just struggling and they don't get to achieve what they want because of that. And my real core of all this, right, in 2013, I'm running an orthopedic surgeon's practice. Life is great. I've got all the things, all the success that everybody says you want. And my woke up one morning and I couldn't take the covers off of my body. I couldn't close my hand down. I couldn't put my feet on the ground. And because I had been an x-ray tech before I was actually the office coordinator for this orthopedic surgeons, I knew what it was. I knew, but sitting across from that doctor, Jay, and he's like, Debbie, you have rheumatoid arthritis. It was like a punch in the stomach. Right? My joints were so swollen. This one was 3 times its size. I couldn't work.
Wow.
I couldn't do any longer what I wanted to do. And so it took me about 8 months to a year to reverse all those. And I did it in a very traditional, non-traditional way, right? The doctor said, you got to get medication and you will be on it for the rest of your life. And I was like, okay, wait, I've been x-raying women for 20 years and I've seen that path and that's not something I want to do. So give me something else. And he said, there's nothing else. It's your only option. So I started doing some exploring and I found one piece of data that changed my world. And it's that the United States consistently ranks as almost lowest or close to the lowest when it comes to chronic care. And I thought, wait a minute, rheumatoid arthritis is a chronic care disease and the US ranks the very lowest. So what else? What else can I do? And I started to explore. I found functional medicine and my whole world changed, right? Then I started to realize that what I ate actually affected my body,
Amazing.
how I moved. But most importantly was this.
Yes.
This
Speak to me.
Yes, was the most important. I realized that, Jay, I had a bully living in my head,
Ooh,
right? It
love
was
this. Speak to me.
cruel, right? Just as if you walked on a playground and the stress because there's a bully on the playground that's going to potentially harm you. It's the same thing that was happening in my mind. I was cruel. I was never good enough. And when I looked in the mirror, I wasn't pretty enough. I wasn't smart enough. All the things. And the cruelty in my brain, I had no idea that every thought was creating a chemical cocktail that I was drinking, right? It was changing the way my body was causing inflammation. And so I did all the traditional, food, movement, all of that piece. but not until I really focused on identity did I shift, right? And that's why I talk about symptoms as signals. We've got all these symptoms, we've got high blood pressure and we've got constipation and we've got, all a million of these symptoms. And we think, oh, let's just take a pill and erase it. That to me is kind of like if you're driving down the road in your car, and the red light's like flashing, danger, danger, engine light. And you pull into the mechanic shop and they cut the wire. Yeah, okay, the light's not flashing anymore, but you've never looked at what the root cause of why is your body creating high blood pressure? Why is your body creating whatever your symptom is? So I'm not anti-medication. There's times that it's needed, but I think it's an and okay, take your medication. And what's under the hood? What signal is that symptom trying to tell you? And so when I think of them as signals, it changes the whole ball game, right? Then as I talk to my women, I've done this so many years now. I've been working for over a decade with women, and I started off just thinking about movement and nutrition, that what everyone else says what health is. And then I learned, you know what? Even if I get them to do all those things, they do it for about 3 months. Their identity says, you're not that kind of girl. And they go right back to where they started. So they lose the weight, gain the weight, start the program, stop the program. And that's why I work on identity. That's my main
Wow.
ingredient to helping a woman become healthy.
Wow. I must say, I've done about 160 of these episodes. That's the best opening answer. The best opening answer. I taught for 10 years in classrooms in London and Japan. I know you are brilliant. Thank you for the substance of that answer. I just really want to honor you for that.
Thank you so much. That's so kind. That says so much about you, the way you just worded that. Yeah, yeah.
Visibility.
Yes.
We have to be visible in 2026. Otherwise, closed mouths don't get fed. We got to be visible.
Yeah.
What's your playbook? Let me know a bit. How do you get visible for your people?
Yeah. It's interesting you're saying that, and I know what you're talking about, but I want to highlight something for me because this is one of the things, right? So visibility to me, I get it, right? So we're getting out there, we're doing the things. But for me, that visibility is what I call unveiling, right? Again, we go back to that identity piece. How I walk into a room as a woman who's all veiled and nervous and I'm a people pleaser. My critics going all, as I walk into that networking event, that woman showing up is so different from the woman who's remove those. And she walks in, she knows who she is. I speak a lot. I do speeches and public speaking. And Jay, just like this podcast, zero fear. I don't have any fear. And not that you don't have fear, because I think fear is an important part of growth, right? Like if you're growing and expanding and doing new things, a little fear here and there is great.
Keeps us alive, right? It
Yeah.
keeps us alive, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good part. And it also can be a signal. It can be a signal that you don't feel confident. You don't feel sure about all of these different things. So for me, visibility is so much about the identity of the woman at the beginning. Like that's the root of it. When I walk into a space, I know who I am. I don't care if my voice is not what someone else wants to hear. I'm not here to perform for anyone. I'm here to speak my truth. My spirit goes through me, right? Whatever that is for anyone. For me, it's whatever anyone loves, but let it flow through you. And that's enough. That's the identity piece. So when it comes to visibility for me, I think that's the key. First and foremost, be you, be the authentic you. And that it's just like that, this is very cliche, but who wants a world full of tulips, right? We want tulips. We want sunflowers. We want roses. We want, right? That uniqueness that is me. I speak to my people, right? I am a teacher for a specific group of teachers. I don't show up. My students, the ones I'm here to help, they're not going to see me. I won't be visible because I think of it as veil, like all these veils over me, and no one can see me because I'm not me.
Wow. I really, just what came upon me now is it's not the words that we say, but it's that I really feel your energy. I really feel your hunger to impact many hundreds, millions globally. All the things
Yes.
is what I'm really sensing in your
Yeah.
heart. Am I? Yeah.
Yeah. I've said this from day one when I started my business. I've always created as if I was speaking to millions. So everything that I've created, that's
Yes,
just what
sister.
I've just done, right? It's
Yes.
just part of what I because I believe, Jay, what's in me is in you.
Look at that.
And I believe it's in the next woman and in the next man and the next woman, right? I call it the alchemist, right? That's what
Yes.
I call it
Yeah.
because we can alchemize our past. Like I've had a rough past, right? And a lot of us have, but we can alchemize that into something beautiful and learn from it and let it be a gift. And everything that's coming at us can also be a beautiful gift if we allow it to be that. And every one of us has that power. This last it was a Women of Resilience conference that I went to, we spoke at, and almost everyone talked about the butterfly and the metamorphosis. And I get it, and that's beautiful, and I love that, but I don't buy it. I'm not a caterpillar that has to change into something else. I am her. I
Mm.
already am the divine, the
Yes.
power, the alchemist woman. And I just have
Yes.
to the veils, if you know, I know we don't have time, but the veils that I talk about, that's society. Putting those, you're not good enough, you're not smart, you're ugly, shh, don't tell them I touched you. All the veils that are put on us, men and women, where they're put on us. And then we're trying to figure out and navigate this world with we can't see anything. And as we take those off, then we can navigate and we can express and be who we want to be without worrying about what the world thinks because it's okay. I'm just being authentic Debbie. And that's good. That's all I got to be is authentic Debbie and the rest just flows.
Amazing. Sales is a big thing, a big
Yeah.
element. And I know the background with women and selling and the images of Wolf of Wall Street, penny stocks, and the like. And so for me, sales and women is looking at sales as helping, serving, and giving people results in advance and saying, would you like to continue?
Yeah.
That's the reframe. How
Yeah.
about for you? How do you see sales? Obviously, you're selling to women. How have you reframed it to reclaim the word that you like?
Yes. Yeah. It's such a powerful point. So when it comes to when I first started, I would get to the sales pitch and I would just get small and talk really fast and throw a like right because and what I did was I did the unveiling, right? I really excavated what is up with that. Why do you turn into a new human being when it's time to sell? What's going on? And I saw sales as something negative. And now I know I am gifting. I am offering a life transformation. I've seen it in women. I've seen women come to me, quote, I am hopeless, but I figure I might as well try this, and
Hmm.
then leave with power and right, completely just this empowered woman. I feel like if I don't sell, I am stealing from the women. If I'm not selling to them, if I'm not showing up and saying, hey, this is what I offer, this is what I have, I am stealing from them. I am stealing opportunity that they can grow and expand and be a different human being or an unveiled, not different, but an unveiled human being. So I don't see sales at all the way I used to. I think that there's people that sell that aren't ethical, but there's just like everything, right? There's an ethical way to do things and an unethical way. And for me, sales is absolutely, I am gifting, offering a gift to somebody.
Wow. And if you're not offering the gift, you are withholding.
Yeah. You have some woman who's sitting at home, who's like exhausted. She can't, she's not sleeping. Her body's not working and she wakes up every day and she's just trudging through life. And I have a solution for that, but I'm not going to sell. I don't want to give my offer out because I'm nervous or I don't feel worthy enough. Absolutely not. It's not
Hmm.
happening on my shift.
Yeah. Wow, that makes sense.
Yeah.
you're a gifted speaker.
Thank you.
How are you converting sales? Do you workshops or is it one-on-one retreats? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, how do you love to really sort of get that?
Yeah, my favorite, I mean, if I had to pick my favorite, it is, one-on-one conversations. I love
Lovely,
standing in the energy of another person and
lovely.
experiencing them. I really truly do. It's something that is just a gift, just this conversation with you, getting to experience you and get your energy and
Mm,
your light, right? That fires me up, right? And
lovely.
that's my favorite way.
Mm,
But I do a lot of networking. I do a lot of networking and getting in front of women and having conversations and speaking and I'm working on it, creating a membership.
wow.
Yeah, but I'm very excited about so that because coaching, my coaching is not cheap. It's not, and I want to create a container where more and more women can come in and hear the message.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What else would you want to do with your life? I mean, is there anything else on the
Well,
cards? I mean, would you wanna do yoga retreats or like, I don't
yeah.
know, is there anything else? Because it seems like
Okay, sir. Absolutely. I have a vision. I see it. I see it every single day. I have a mountain retreat and we have, I call them healing huts, where people can come and they can experience the my inner empire alchemist framework that I've created, right? And they can get into nature and heal. And then I want to also create what I'm calling alchemist retreats. They're
wow.
Alchemist Academy, and
Yes.
where across the world, these little places where any woman can walk in and learn the skills and get the knowledge they need to upgrade themselves, right? To unveil themselves to who they really are. And all the teachings that I give to be able for women to just kind of come in and have these little places all over and and I love it in every city. Right? Every city where women can walk in and say, "Wait, I want to get how do I get out of this crazy mind that I have? How do I fix this so that the rest of me can expand?" That's my end goal.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think what I maybe am seeing from you is that you are really there to help women to step into their power, like holistically. Because what is success professionally without success in your body? And
Yeah.
what is success in your body without having the ability to communicate and connect? And so I
And
think you're very much an all-rounder who's able to maybe tap into different elements. And the best example that you're showing is through your own embodiment. And just want
yeah.
to congratulate you
Thank you.
on the massive strides that you've taken.
Thank you. And I want to just highlight that we're already that.
100%.
Each one of us, we're already that incredible, beautiful, pure, and success is money, sure, and all these other things. But there's a deeper root to success. Right? Because if I have $1,000,000 and I'm miserable, right? Success starts with that peace and that joy, right? When I wake up in the morning, I smile. I can't wait for my day. That makes me successful, regardless of the cash, right? Which I want too. Like, I love cash, right? Right? But so I feel like that's an important component of that. Yeah.
Amazing.
Thank you, Jay.
Last question here. How would you love to be remembered when it's
I
all
want,
said and done?
yeah.
Yeah. How would you like them to, yeah, you
That
know,
makes me a little bit emotional. I'm going to be honest with you. Thank you so much for this question. I want to be remembered as she was a woman who saw us, who truly saw us. Yeah, that's what I want.
let them know how they can get hold of you
Yep,
and who you're looking to serve specifically.
sure. Yep. My name is Debbie Roppo. That's Roppo. And I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. And the women I'm really here to serve are the women who have passion and a mission and they want something in their lives and their bodies just aren't quite there. They're struggling in different areas of their body and that's what I'm here to do. I'm a board certified health and wellness coach. Less than 10% of coaches are board certified. Most coaches aren't. So, I specialize in hormone health, emotional eating, all the things.
Wow.
So, yeah,
Oh, you got the gift.
yeah.
You've worked for the gift.
I'm going to be 60 in March. So,
Wow.
yeah, yeah, I'm going to be 60 in March. So it's been a while, Jay. It took me a minute to get here.
Amazing, amazing. Love the energy.
Thank
Thank you
you,
for
sir.
serving. She sells. Debbie in the building, and we are out London to Florida. Out.